Hi guys, my name is Nihil. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to understand TFSA in Canada. We're going to understand what tax-free savings account is and what are the benefits of it, and all the questions you may have. I'm going to answer all of your questions here. So stay tuned until end of the video, guys. Start discussing the very first question. What is TFSA? TFSA is tax-free savings account, and that is a registered account with the federal government, meaning that any investment that you make in that account will be tax-free. Meaning, let's say you have $1,000 you put in the TFSA and then it grew to $2,000. So when you withdraw that $2,000, it's going to be tax-free. This is the simple language of TFSA. The amount you invest in TFSA, it's not tax deferred, whereas it is your after-tax money. For example, you made $50,000 and then you pay tax on that $50,000, right? So after you paid the tax, whatever money you have to invest from that money, and it's not tax deferred, meaning that it's not going to give you any advantage on your tax return today, but the amount that you grow in that account will be tax free in future when you withdraw that amount. Now, who is eligible for tax-free savings account? So tax-free savings account began in 2009. It is a way for anybody over 18 years with a valid SIN number in Canada to send money throughout their lifetime, and then contributions to the TFSA are not tax deductible for income tax purposes. And then you can grow money in that account, and then you can withdraw the money anytime without paying any tax. That's the main advantage of TFSA, guys. So I'm going to give you an example here on the screen here, guys. So let's say you have $10,000 in your TFSA and it grew to, let's say, $25,000 over 5-year or 10-year period. So now when that $10,000 grew to $25,000, and when you withdraw that $25,000, you pay no tax on that $25,000. And in this case, your gain is $15,000 because you had $10,000 invested and now it's $25,000. So $25,000 minus $10,000 will be $15,000. That's your gain, but you don't pay any tax because that investment was registered under tax-free savings account. That is the main benefit of this TFSA. Now let's look what is your contribution limit of TFSA. So here on the screen you will see a chart. This will give you a breakdown of how much you can contribute to your TFSA as per federal government CRA's regulations. So on the chart you can see from 2009 until 2024 what was the limit on the TFSA, and so this is how much you can invest in your TFSA. Now if you want to find out how much you can contribute to TFSA, the best place I would say to go is all your RRSP limit, TFSA limit, and all other limits or any other child tax benefits you have. So My CRA is the place to go. If you don't have My CRA, you can register one online, or the other place you can do is you can go to your person who is doing your taxes and they can let you know how much contribution room you have for the TFSA. The next question lots of people think about, oh, what is this TFSA account? How do I open an account? Where do I go? And what's the process of the account? So I'll explain you what the process looks as to open an account. Any Canadians who is 18 years or older with a valid SIN number can open a TFSA account. All you need to do is reach to your financial institution and then they can give you options of what kind of accounts they have. Now, when you have opened a TFSA account, the next question comes to your mind is where can you invest that money, right? So where can you invest the TFSA account money that you have right now? Let's say you started with $5,000. Now you have opened an account and you have $5,000 sitting in the account. Now what are you going to do with that account? So there are multiple options you can invest in. You can do qualified investments like stock, bonds, GICs, mutual funds, everything that you can do in your TFSA account. I get asked a lot, that is, whatever money you put in your TFSA, is that locked in? Answer to that question is no, it's not locked in. You can withdraw the money at any time, and the amount that grew within the TFSA will be tax-free, right? Now, the other question lots of people have is, what happens if I have $5,000, grew to $7,000, and I withdraw the money? Do I lose that contribution room? The question to that answer is no, you don't lose the contribution room. Let's say you withdraw $5,000 this year from your TFSA. So you withdraw that $5,000 this year, but that $5,000 will be added back to your TFSA room next year though. you cannot get the same room this year. So but that room will be added in the next year. I think those are the big questions you have about the TFSA. I recommend that you open a TFSA account and at the same time allocate whatever you can, like $300, $400 a month to that particular account, and do it systematic investment plan. That means that $400 is going to go automatically into that account, and from that account, if you happen to decide to buy a mutual fund or index funds or anything that you want, you can do systematic investment plan into those funds. So that way every month it's going to go into that account, and indirectly this will make you a disciplined person on how to save that money, and that way at the end of the year you're not broke, right? Hopefully this video is helpful to you guys. Please like my channel. My name is Nihil, and thank you for watching, guys.